Hello, once again, everybody. I'm Card Warriors TCG, and before we get into these fresh new cards, I'd like to take the time to thank everybody so much for. I'm looking now, and I think we have around 316 subscribers, which is awesome. I didn't even say anything about getting to 300. And we have actually surpassed 20,000 views. We're at like 2,100 right now, which is insanity. Thank you guys so much for the support. Keep it up. It's an awesome little niche community we've got going on here. But anyways, I wanted to, because you guys have been so awesome, show you kind of like just the sauce. So we've got landscape cards, which I haven't shown in a very long time. I haven't even made them in a very long time. And also some level 3 cards. And basically like those ultra rares that are pretty much more interesting to look at. But yeah, let's get right into it. So starting off, we've got the black-green landscape, Polluted Bog. And it states that oozes you control get +30/+30, but monsters you control lose Impatient. So I was kind of thinking like, if you're in a bog, all of your monsters are going to be a little bit slowed down because of the murky water. And it's got like this, oil spills and stuff. So it helps out the oozes, which are primarily in these colors. Anyways, the next landscape, and the only other landscape, is the blue-red one, Thunderstorm. So what this card does is you can pay 3 actions, and you can draw a card, and then target player loses 1 shield. But you can only activate this ability once each turn. So if you've got nothing in your hand and not much going on, the landscape can actually help you out a lot. It doesn't actually rely on any other forces. Alright, anyways, let's get into the level 3s. So to start off, we have one that I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen with Liquid Ooze. So this is, of course, a level 3 nature monster. And it's got 200 attack and 160 defense, and Liquid Ooze retains all abilities of the monsters it was promoted onto. So you guys have seen this one before. Very good card still. Alright, the next card is Pumpkin Goliath. This is kind of an innuendo to one of the very first card that I've made for this game, which was Pumpkin Man. And so it has 180 attack, 160 defense. And this guy has Brutal Bash, and so this kind of seems like a very basic card, but if this guy gets an attack in, you're gonna be the opponent is gonna be losing 6 shields per turn, which is an insane clock. So yeah, I like the artwork on this one. It's pretty cool. All right, next we've got this kind of like a two-parter. Let me see if I can grab it. Okay, so Kraken Egg and the Kraken. So the Kraken states you can't play the Kraken from your hand. It's got insane stats, 200 attack, 300 defense, but it's basically impossible to play unless you have Kraken Egg. So this guy is a level 1 water monster with protection 1, and for 6 actions you can search your deck for the Kraken, place it right on top of the Kraken Egg. So if you draw the Kraken and you only have 1 in your deck, you're not going to be able to play it pretty much unless you have a card that lets you reshuffle your hand out of your deck. So there had to be like a lot of limitations, of course, for such insane stats. So I thought this was like a neat little idea with the Kraken Egg. Alright, let us get back into the rest of these guys. So here, I actually have a little bit of a set. I have these Deliverance cards. Wit's Deliverance and Hell's Deliverance. So starting off with Wit's Deliverance, it states that when Wit's Deliverance enters the battlefield, draw 5 cards with 80 attack and 150 defense. So, it's got decent stats, but there might have been better on like a level 2 card, but the ability is just absolutely insane. And drawing 5 cards when this guy enters the battlefield is just really, really good. And then for Hell's Deliverance, 150 attack, 90 defense. Again, not like insane stats, but still really good. And when Hell's Deliverance enters the battlefield, target player loses 5 shields. Which is, yeah, that's really good. But luckily, you can only have 3 copies of a certain card in your deck, so you can't if you just have 3 of these in your deck, you can't just kill your opponent by promoting them. But I was thinking about making an entire cycle of these guys with other cards, and have like Death's Deliverance, return 5 monsters from your discard pile to your hand, or like kill 5 target creatures, something like that, and then Nature's Deliverance, or something along the lines for the nature type, which would be like you gain 5 shields. So, I don't know, tell me what you guys think, if you guys like these cards. I think the artwork on these guys have turned out pretty cool, and I kind of like the concept of having a cycle of these really powerful guys. Anyways, so yeah, those are the Deliverance level 3s. Alright, so next, I want to show you the King of Death from, like, the second version of the game. No, this is from the first version of the game. Yeah, I like the artwork on this card a lot still, but, I have redone King of Death, and I think it turned out particularly well. So this is King of Death. He's a level 3 dark monster with 150 attack, 130 defense, and it states once per turn, you may return a monster from your discard pile to your hand. And this is actually the first card that I've put flavor text on, because I thought, I don't know, this card was very special to me, I guess. I really liked this one when I was creating the game, so I put Royalty Outlives Death. Because when you think about it, the actual card allows you to bring back cards from pretty much the dead, and the king's doing it, so it's like, you know, royalty can control over the death and it outlives it. So I thought it was a neat little idea, but yeah, I thought it turned out really nice. I love how it turned out. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much again for 20,000 views and that nice 316 subs. Keep it up. Don't forget to like. Let's try and hit 15 likes this video. I know we can do it. And comment and subscribe. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.